Well, good morning and welcome back to the old Polish farm. It's February 2. I can't remember. It seems like so long ago since we did the last episode. I can't remember if I said I was going to come back and see you again in March or not. But we're back here in February. It's the time to sell sunflowers and we got a little bit. So we need to do that. And maybe we can kind of skip ahead, or we'll skip ahead perhaps in the episode, but I'll keep doing the work. It's stuff that needs to get done. I am enjoying Black Rifle Coffee Company Gunship, which is one of my go-tos of their varieties. I like silencer smooth or smooth silencer and the Gunship. And because I haven't had Gunship in a while, I'm really enjoying it. I really like it. We had snow overnight, but it doesn't look like it's accumulated at all, so it's not so bad. It is pretty cold, though. I've got fields I need to cultivate. I don't know if we can do it now or not. Maybe we could. But we could also wait until March to do it, when the ground's not quite as frozen. There's not necessarily a hurry to get that done. We'll run milk up to the dairy. We took products to the market yesterday, the beginning of February, so we'll wait till the beginning of March to do that again. Let me get this open. Oh, I just realized. Let's see. Let's take a look at the cows here. So, about half full of total mixed ration. We mixed up a bunch yesterday, I think. That's reproduction. Everything's pretty low. So, no calves in our immediate future. And as always, the cows could use some feed. I think we're at the point where we almost have to make 2 mixer wagons every day. I probably should bring more silage down here from the biogas plant just to make sure we have plenty on hand. We are very close. One stack of eggs to complete that pallet. Honey slowly and surely. Our wheat is growing. We got 2 fields to put corn in, and that's canola. We got 1 field of wheat over by the other farm, and 1 field yet to be planted. I think I'm putting sunflowers in that one. I think that was the plan. So let's get the milk up to the dairy, and then I'll come back, I'll get the truck, I'll load up those sunflowers, and we'll go find best price for that. It was an Osada yesterday. I should have took it yesterday. I think I even had time at the end of the episode to do it, but I just wasn't thinking. Yeah, FS22's kind of got me, I don't know, a little off-center, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word. Discombobulated. Because I'm alternating episodes between 22 and 25, which means, I don't know, how long has it been since we did an old Polish farm? It's been a little while. It's been a minute. Ever so it seems, at least to me, as I'm recording this. And I keep threatening to wrap this one up. But there's so many good mods on FS22. There's still mods coming out. I think there's one that just recently came out that it's like, oh, that's a good one. I would like to use, whoa, sorry. I would like to use that. And there's another one, I think it was a truck in the South American style. Man, I have not done a Brazilian map in a long time. I'd love to do a Brazilian map, but yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Only one pallet of butter up here. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll probably go send the sunflowers off so we can get a good price for it, and then I'll probably leave you. I'll continue through the day feeding the cows, doing what needs to get done and stuff, and I'll bring you back into the episode in March. At least that's what I'm thinking. Try and keep it interesting. I mean, we've been making the donuts. They say that. I bet many of you don't understand. It was an old Dunkin' Donuts commercial. I don't know. It just became a phrase that, at least in my circle of people, you know, it's just like doing the routine. You know, doing what we do every day, making the donuts. Put this up. Bag. Put no more in there. A little more that way and then crank it over. There we go. Oh, too much maybe? No, that's good. Right in there. Get close to the wall a little bit. It's pretty chilly, so I got my stocking cap and gloves on today. We're gonna get the truck out. Let me check, see where the best price is. Pretty sure it's gonna be Osada, but I'm not 100%. I always seem to come over and check the radio. So I'm in the prices menu, $16.83 at Osada and dropping, and $15.45 is the seasonal high in February, so that's where we want to go. I knew it was. These are very minimal amounts that were put in the train. I don't know if you saw the Missouri farm episode. I actually had so much barley. I had so much barley. How much barley did you have? I had so much barley that I filled the train once and had to bring it back on Missouri farm to get the rest of it. That's how much barley I had. That was a lot. Like over 300,000 liters. Something like that. It was a lot. Okay, so sunflowers. Oh my god, that's so little. 3,000, and what were they paying? Yeah, it's not, it won't be much, but so our fields are so small, we need to buy a big one. And I think a lot of the fields over by the other farm are not planted in anything yet, so We could probably buy one over there. Got plenty of money. Can't afford the biggest one, I don't think yet. But there's several options we could get. And we can put whatever we want in it if we get it before April. So yeah. Probably in March we'll decide what we're gonna do. Keep an eye on used equipment. I don't think there's really anything we need though right now. Or at all. You know, I would like a more modern tractor if a more modern Z-Tor came up, about 150 horsepower range. I would probably buy that because I slept on it the first time. But other than that, there's really anything I've even had my eye on. Bigger mixer, maybe. Could just buy a KT10. Of course, I could always borrow that one guy's KT10. It'd be nice to start doing round bales, but I prefer the small squares, to be honest with you. Because then I can use the lofts at the barns. Maybe at the main farm. Maybe we should go to using round bales. But yeah, if we had a bigger mixer. Alright, I think call the train here. And then we come up here and wait for it.
A few moments later.
Yeah, it came from the other way. Does that sometimes. Last time I called it, it did the same thing. Let's hop in. Pull up here, get our small amount of sunflowers loaded. A little bit farther. Let's get the cover open on that car. That's all the longer it takes to fill it. And away we go. So yeah, these fields off to the right here. And then after that track going up. So that one, going with the lime on it, that one, and that one. Those are the ones I'd like to get. There's a couple of them I can afford, and at least one I can't. So we'll sell this in Osada. Almost 6,000 euros. Nothing to sneeze at. Not gonna say no to a little bit of money. Alright, so let's head back. Swing in the store, we'll check on used equipment, and then I'll probably leave you and I'll go about my day. I will feed the cows some total mixed ration. I'll probably feed the chickens to spend a little while. I'll need to move some silage from the biogas plant over to the dairy farm, so we continue to have some to feed. And that's probably about it. And then I can see you in March. I just hit the invisible collision on this equipment there. Dzień dobry. Okay, so what is that? That's a it's a forage harvester. That M6 is still here. We talked about that in the last episode. It would cost $62,000 configured the way, or euros, configured the way I would want to have it. So like I said, I'm just going to do general housekeeping tasks, and I'll see you in March. I'll keep an eye on used equipment, of course. Yeah, we're just going to do some busy work. Oh, I got that right away. Well, good morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning in March, and it's raining out. I was not expecting that. I'll check, see how long that's expected to continue. I finished up February. I made a lot of total mix ration. I must have made 8 mixer wagons there in the middle and end of February. Still got gunship, which is delicious, by the way. Let's see, let's check the weather here. Let's see. So it looks like rain till probably 8:30 maybe, close to 9. I really prefer this way of doing the weather as opposed to the way they're doing it in FS25. But it's like every time they change something, I just don't like it. So let's just check, see how things are going. We're running low on feed and stuff. I'll show you my bales up here. Guess you probably shouldn't climb to the highest point on the farm during a thunderstorm. We got 6 hay bales left here. Fair amount of straw still. Open the gate here. I guess the rain really shouldn't limit us too much. Gotta turn the light off at the porch. We got milk to take up to the dairy, and we've got products up at the dairy to take to Targ. So put quite a bit of feed in here. I kind of come to the realization that we really probably need to do something about the feed mixer. Much as I hate to say it, I think we've outgrown this. This is a little 2.5, 2,500 liters. We need a 5 or a 10, I think, minimum. So I think we're going to have to upgrade it. I don't know if the ZTOR 25K will be able to power one that's a little larger, because we're talking probably need 40, 50 horse, and I think this is only got like 25, but having to mix up like 4 mixers full or 8 mixers full, it's just a lot. I think we need to start doing round bales for down here. Yeah, I don't think there's really much any way around it anymore. I don't think I have one loaded that I can use in my mod, so I'll have to look. Fire this up. Back around and grab the trailer. Fill it up with milk. I didn't even look how much milk we had. We'll do 1 for now. If there's more, we'll take it later. What I need to do, I got $140,000. I need to buy a field, I think. I'm trying to decide whether I want to buy it before somebody puts a crop in it so I can put what I want in it, or if I want to wait till somebody puts a crop in and then I'll just take whatever's in it. What if he puts sugar beets or potatoes in it? I don't want that. Don't want that at all. Alright, I think today it still is kind of cold. I think we'll get these 2 fields cultivated today. That's kind of the plan. These are both going to be corn. We want sunflowers over at the other one, and then maybe we'll have another field to worry about. We don't have a sizable planter, so those things are going to require some time as well. Looks like I got 3 butters and a cheese. How's this doing? It's got plenty of milk. It's alright. Looks like it'll be fine. So those 4 pallets, that's all we gotta move. Just warm up a second. Since we did a little bit of February, the beginning of this episode, we're going to be pressed for time. So I'll time-lapse loading the truck. I don't normally do that, do I? Remember. But we will, just so we can get all this in here. Okay, the truck is loaded and strapped. We went through quite a bit of silage to feed the dairy cows, and also we were operating the BGA at max capacity. We have manure, slurry, and silage all in there running throughout the winter. We'll probably try and do that so we produce as much energy as possible in the colder months for everybody. But I think for the rest of the year, we'll probably primarily run... Thank you. We'll primarily run just manure and slurry through it. At least until we start getting a lot more silage produced. I think I got 60,000 liters up there still, but every time I bring a couple of trailer fulls over to, that's not too far out. What's going on? They don't want my, there we go. It's like they don't want my butter and cheese. What's in it? Okay. What's with the cheese in it? Okay. So it's too far. What? I don't know. I don't understand. That was close to $10,000, I think, or euros rather. Now let's go to the other farm, check on the cows there, and then maybe we'll take a look at that land. It's raining, Oh, if we head over here though, this is where the cultivator's at. I guess maybe we'll. I didn't think this through, did I? Not really. I never do. So Ursus will stay up at the dairy with the tanker, I guess, the milk tank. I really like the wet effects and the mud on the tires and stuff that you get in FS25. Makes it really nice. I'm so looking forward to when all the mods come out and the mod makers and everything. Because right now it's fairly limited, you know, Giants maps. I don't want to badmouth them, they're good, but man, the map makers really, in my opinion, the map makers really make the game much more enjoyable. The Giants maps are okay. Let's see, I'm trying to think, where is my cultivator? So over here, it's our last 3 hay bales. This will give them enough that they can probably eat for a while, but yeah, we're gonna need to make hay soon. And I refilled the straw yesterday, so it should be pretty good. Take a look. So there's even a little bit of milk in here, but yeah, we're about half full on feed. Yeah, let's see, 13 months, 10 months, 3 months, 16 months, and 6 months. So we've been looking at land on the other side of the railroad tracks here. Hop over the post. Try not to get creamed by a train. So what I'd like, I think, to do is get all these over here that parallels our property. So I think 1, 2, 3. These 3 fields, but not necessarily that one. This one I think is already fertilized twice. It doesn't have a crop in it yet. Let me pull up field info. So look at that, it's 100%. Oh, it's got oats in it. Oats are fine. Gonna need to be weeded though. Not sure what to think about that. This one doesn't have anything in it yet, so I could do whatever. This one I think is fully fertilized also. It doesn't say it there. This was fertilized 50%. It's got weeds growing in it, big weeds, but that's okay. Those would go away when you. And then yeah. So that's what I was thinking. The big one that's got the oats in we could do, but I gotta figure out something to do about the weeds. Man, our weeder's small. That'll take forever. Doesn't have to be done today, I guess. $149,000. Let's take a look at the map real quick. If I ignore it, maybe he'll weed it. Let's see. Oh no, it doesn't have oats in it. It's got harvested oats in it. There's no crop in it yet. Okay. So they aren't growing. It's cultivated. Well, why would it say oats if it was cultivated? It doesn't make sense. But these 2 fields are fertilized at 100%. That's weird. But they don't need plowing or lime. So, farmland. This one costs 106. I got 149. So what I would like to do is get these 3. Where's the road? There's the road. There's additional ones. I guess all 4 of these. That would be 65, 74. That added together, I could buy these 2. I think I'll buy this one. Okay, it's ours now. The rain stopped. Almost. We still have 43,000. That's pretty impressive. Let's see. A cultivator. Go on this side. Fire it up. There, I think the rain just stopped. We'll leave our raincoat on for today, though. Alright, so I'll go around, I'll grab the cultivator. And maybe we need to look for a bigger planter. I think we are officially getting a little too big for our britches right now. Let's fold it. Okay, we're gonna lower it so we can get it out the door. We can raise it up again. So that field there is ready to be planted. Got the two over at the other farm that get cultivated. I got a little bit of controller drift. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way. Yeah, I think I'll go through this way. Get to the field I want to get to. I'll go down by Targ and then go up the hill over there. I don't like going down the hill by the WS Kolonia because you meet traffic coming up the hill. Wow. The controller wants to be in a certain spot. If I try and move it, it makes it go back there. Come on. Okay, I am the priority road. Oh man, that was bold. Ah, man. Give me a second. Sometimes if I go into the cab and then move the controller all around, I can kind of get it to stop doing that, but it doesn't always work. Okay. I probably want to be a little over. I got 2 fields to cultivate. Let's get it done. Alright, well that's one field cultivated. It's got some stones in it, which I don't want to have to mess with, but I'm gonna probably have to. Controller's gotten a little drift on it. Let's see. It would appear by the map that they are small stones. If they're small stones, I could roll them in. And that may be what we need to do. It's 11 o'clock. Need to be cultivated? Yeah, I think so. Knock this one out too. Take a look at the map again. Again, small stones. We could probably roll them in. Or just ignore them. Not quite sure. It's very little. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Let's go grab some lunch. Figure out what we're going to do about that. We're going to roll them in. Just ignore them. Pick them. Not sure what the best course of action would be. Turn these lights off. Alright, well it just turned 1 o'clock. I've been debating what to do here. I don't know. I think I'll just roll the stones in. I think it's almost a waste of time to do it, but I don't have anything else really demanding my time at the moment. So I'll take the I'll take the 7745 turbo. We'll grab our roller and we'll see how that works. It's not something I want to do. Because I'm going to have to roll it again after I put the crop in. But I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Okay. I can't remember. Do you turn the roller on? Which one should we start with? There's not... It's not like there's a ton of stones in here either. Just drop it down. It'll take a few minutes, I suppose. Yeah, it'll probably take me the rest of the afternoon to do this on both of these fields. It's kind of one of those things that's like, really? Should you even bother? Normally I don't think I would. What have I always done before, though? I have no idea. Either I did nothing or I picked them. It's kind of crazy. I don't have a clear recollection of how I've treated a field that I cultivated with that cultivator before. I guess a fairly significant amount of time has passed since the last time I cultivated and got a field ready, huh? Been a year. I don't think I've rolled it. I don't think I've rolled them back in because I don't ever really remember doing this. I don't normally roll stones in. The thing is, the workers just aren't, I don't know what the deal is sometimes with the workers. I'm really happy with FS25 and the way the workers work in that. Still some growing pains figuring everything out, but man, for the most part, really top notch. Heck of a lot better on here. So you can see there's not a lot of stones. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna go up here. I don't even know if I see any. There's a couple, maybe. Yeah. It's doing something. I'll keep it up. I don't know, I almost feel like I'm not doing any good. Really like the ground deformation in FS25. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's roll these little stones back into the field. Maybe some of these are medium. There, they look like it wanted to go away. So the field I bought the largest one that was over there. When we went and we were actually taking a look at the land, we were looking at the field next to it. That's the one that actually has the oats in it. So the one that I bought doesn't have anything in it. And I don't know if we even walked over into it. So that's something I'm gonna have to take a look at. I think it's got rocks, you know, a bit large stones in it. But usually when I acquire a new property, I just leave the stones until the time comes that we're gonna redo something that affects it. Like, you can't go to a field. Like, I couldn't go to Pat's field over there. And if I bought it, I wouldn't immediately be able to try and pick those stones out of it. You got to do something that causes stones to show up first. Plow it or cultivate it or something. See, there's some that got missed. I wonder if those are mediums from another day. I don't know. Like those right there. I guess we could get a stone picker and come back and get anything that doesn't disappear with the rolling them back in. Yeah, but they're going in. Probably just didn't get a good pass over that one that didn't go away. I mean, our combine's not that expensive to maintain. It probably wouldn't be a big deal. To go ahead and cultivate the field with these stones in it. We'll play along. I could also just try and drive around and roll the specific stones in, you know, sort of like picking the stones. Instead of driving over everything, just drive around, hunt the stones, and pick them up. When I get done, I'll try and get back and get those. You can't see me pointing at them, but they're over to the left there. All I care about is getting rid of the stones. Doesn't matter if we get everything to change the texture as long as there's no visible stones when we're done. Miss some. Like there might have been some others at the top of the field. Alright. I think there's some. They're over here. Yeah. And then I thought I saw some. Right there? Or there? take a look at the map. So we gotta look at the soil composition and yeah. And then, okay, so go back to this. Okay, so you can see the little spots that I missed. They aren't seed bed, they're cultivated. Alright, I'm gonna call that good. Let's see. Yeah, I missed like one spot. I'm gonna go swap this for the Ursus and use the Ursus to do that other field. Like I got some maintenance to do. Probably better do that tomorrow. Well, I'm probably running out of time. I know I got a few minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of call it right here. I appreciate you hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. See you next time.